season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Story.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Castillo has racked up over 190 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Standing in, Tommy LaStella. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here comes the first pitch. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Popped him up. Bart waits on it. And the inning is over. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Leading off for Las Vegas, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So striding forward now, Willie Calhoun. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Calhoun stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an
and he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Taylor Trammell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Calhoun, base runner at first with 1 out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Hit to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. The Elite lead it 1-0. In is Jorge Soler. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. High and deep to right center. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The second baseman, number 8.
Digging in, Brendan Lau. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they... And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Now batting, Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 8. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So Joe Adell bats now, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Danny Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Striding into the box, Manny Pena. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pena is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Two men are on with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Trevor Story would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
And that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Chisholm.
Stepping up now, Jazz Chisholm, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The right fielder, well, Jorge Soler.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Ready now, Brandon Lau. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So up steps Joey Bart now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Joey Bart.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Here comes Soler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9. You know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. He's running again. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Trammell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, 0-2 count. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. And no one will track it down. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Anderson.
And the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
To the plate now, Joe Adell. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And he struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dallas is out in front 3-1. Into the box, Pete Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall in right field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 18, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A man at third with 1 away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher. with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Joey Bart. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. The 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Here's the 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the all set for the start of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Acuna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henniger. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season as they push the lead to 4-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now back, the right fielder.
In now, Jorge Soler. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Brandon Lau. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And right into the shift. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dallas is out in front here, 4-2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. At the plate, Taylor Trammell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And a double steal try here. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. A tag for 1. The throw will go to third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. 2 out with the man at first. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Brian Anderson.
Davy Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Davy Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Joe.
So coming to the plate,
Adele.
Joe Adele. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. Bart is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Santana.
Settling in now, Danny Santana. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Number 18, Mitch Haniger.
So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Manny Pena. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The catcher, Manny.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Striding in, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Tommy La Stella now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Superstars lead this one 4-2. Standing in, Jazz Chisholm, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Joey Bart, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Brett Martin comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. A play at the plate. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Stepping in, Taylor Trammell. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. In now, Jorge Soler. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Chisholm backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. From the windup, the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and the inning is over. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wendelken.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Three-two pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Mitch Henniger was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stephen Coggin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 26, Stephen Coggin.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Left side. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xclusive.
Colton Welker will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
He's running at first base. Number
At the
79.
plate, Jazz Chisholm. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And that misses 1-1. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Still 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is McCutchen. And he makes the catch in the corner. Colton Welker remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Now it's first base, number 79, Colton.
Harold Castro is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Keone Kela will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Now here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Danny Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball one. Kella is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Harold Castro will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 33, Harold Castro.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in, Joey Bart. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Juan Soto will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Nick Solak will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 15, Nick Solak.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit to short. A barehanded pickup. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Second baseman, Willie.
Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Into the box now, Taylor Trammell. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Castro is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. Nick Solak will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Trevor Story steps in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And now a pitch on the way.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coggin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one's down to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fastball just inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Welker in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half, so one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are tied 4-4. Ty Buttrey comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Alonso.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Full count now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Stephen Coggin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Castro is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but it's him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now batting, number 8.
Now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's...
He throws him on the fastball there. Brandon Lau goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First delivery to him on the way. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
One swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, D-Roy. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is in the air out to right field. Coggin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. At the plate, Colton Welker.
Leading off for Las Vegas, the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Story scoops it up. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jazz Chisholm. Couple of singles. Torres will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A ball and no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Nick Solak waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Shohei Ohtani will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding in, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Popped him up. Story is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Dallas pick up win number 90. Ty Buttry wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Taylor Rogers records the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score.